So the Uber driver was with a passenger at the front seat when they ran into the vehicle. Unfortunately, no vehicle was ready to convey them to the hospital, so we're close to.
And about 32 years in Virginia, Samino. Yeah, you said man or Yawada, or Bombardier Uber from Accra, from Kumasi to Accra, so all Kon Hoken in Nukuno. I say, Onana Kojo Monica Kra. Unfortunately, was no. And the idea version, nay, and that needs to be about mountains to say. Ababa be, Yaw Yakoko, na Nippon no cry copy to say, or in Nigeria, because or just said in the color city or so in Nigeria.
Or a Nigerian, but I suspect she's a Nigerian. When we look through her stuff, and then also with how she looked and all that, like I believe so much she is.
Yeah, what's on another one said to Ariel. I got a news center, but money and subscribe. Oh, yeah. Now do comment not to her. And the sister for be and the dim told ya. Yeah, offer Uber from Kumasi to Accra. So Kon Hokeni ho. Somewhere ya want them more Thursday. And then I just one shadow who sister because Thursday, Equa, Edibisi, and Rakwesi dear. Now I say, or think I would do a crack with a dada. Ne beto just a woman or Maya, and the dear Nessie. And Tenra, fortunately, and a video be started here na air security. Nanyana aye Uber be I know about what neafa lady Febi. Yes, so non so 32 years from Kumasi to Accra. And it's hard not to know inside. Accra Potamo baby na ka bia says you. And unfortunately, Bra Uber no kono. Ono de one shot who because can na says you on one fat triangle be and si ho nti no one shot who. And because of that not on so pentum is speeding kwayen konkwa. E ho na kwhye ka ya says you. International say one na wo no. E wo so bomodi an rush to the scene. Na ohwe nipa wote Uber num. Na ohwe say wote ase anasa wonte ase. Enti bro kodu ye de na hwe say wo hu sa ahoden wo enkwa e wo ho do na o ma prepare de. Now, according to eyewitness account, was say, lady na no te Uber no no, or ye koko, ne koko na wa ye no. Accident na cause unti say amani no baby mu kra bubu. No, then the call 37 military hospital, wa kra. Yeah, na nurses and doctors here shano. But unfortunately, because of na home so nyenti ehwa and as jail or try na no said.
So an accident just happened here about 45 minutes ago. An Uber driver ran into this vehicle parked here. It appears this this truck here ran out of fuel and then was parked here in the middle of the road without a triangle. So the Uber driver was with a passenger at the front seat when they ran into the vehicle. Unfortunately, no vehicle was ready to convey them to the hospital. So we're close to 37 hospital, and then I had to stop by to help get them out of the vehicle and then transport them to the hospital. We first took the lady to the hospital and then came back for the driver later. Unfortunately, when we got to the hospital, the lady couldn't make it. She died. I believe she might have died on the spot, but she was still, actively breathing and her heart was still beating and all that. But it stopped when we got to the hospital. Her bones were broken, her legs were all broken, her wrist, everything. And then she had a very deep cut on the face and all that. I believe she's a Nigerian because the driver had picked her up from the airport and we found her hand luggage and then also how do you call those, the handbags that ladies normally use. But we couldn't find her ID, unfortunately. But we found the driver's Ghana card with him. So we can't tell if she's really a Ghanaian national or a Nigerian. But I suspect she's a Nigerian. When we look through her stuff, and then also with how she looked and all that, like I believe so much she is. Unfortunately, we lost her.
It's not just a lady now offer Uber from Kumasi to Accra. Our Kwakosra no Hokeni, Ewa Accra no. And now. Alleged say on na efrum no is areho na nipa na no chi Uber ne de free mu but ye hwe say the we see pra ne de a say no so kra hia understand adofo mpa ebo say obekai ne mpa bo ankobasa no so as a breadwinner me kwa aba say no so antumi ankwa ankodu
but the driver is still going through treatment, but he is in a very critical condition, and only God can help at this time. I mean, I did my best, but it wasn't enough. We lost her. Life is so unpredictable, and then we should be very careful when driving. I mean, when we pick this Bolt and Uber stuff like that, you just have to sit behind, don't sit in front, because I believe so much that if she had sat behind, nothing like this would have happened.
No, so after na number one say do. International say en sama do na Ghana mountain ni mro no so no. Ebi areho. Ebi nie. Enti ababa ebi a ofa Uber from Accra and also Kumasi to Accra. Ye okosra no hokani. Ye yesu se one na akonya akwanhie. Na ye say ehon updates ene ehon videos ni Google a wo hwei no. Eye Ghana News Central. Wo na monto obetumi etu aboa. Ama afi de busua ensa tumi aka no. Wonim lady ananse wonim no. Wonim na de na wo ye. E de afanfato ho na afi yenso so ebo ama bibia ntumi enkokọ totin. Eye Ghana News Central. Fa comment ne to ho. Uwi na subscribe. Ni hu se waje atum prekope.